Hi, it's Leela, the proud poly kinky queer slut. I want to tell you about a saying that I heard. I heard it from a friend who heard it from somewhere, and I don't know where it originated, but I love it. It is fight fascism for 15 minutes, rest for 15 hours. So the point here is that it is exhausting. It is exhausting to fight in this world. It is exhausting to try to battle what we see going on in the national politics in the world right now. It takes a lot of emotional effort for some of us to even exist right now, just because it's so much coming at us at once. And frankly, this is how it's been for a very long time. Sure, we've got the media cycle pumping us full of more fear, but it's not like the people who came before us didn't also have to fight. But we tend to get bogged down in thinking that we have to go, 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 go. And what I hear from people who are actually making big differences quite a bit is you do some and then you self-care. You do some and then you self-care. And we also have responsibilities in our lives. Like, I got the day job, I got the kids, I got like my own life to live. It's too much to expect yourself to be a warrior all the time. What we can do is be a warrior once in a while. We can, this particular quote is 15 minutes, 15 hours, but we could pick one thing a week that we do. I recently became aware, I went to Pride and there was this great dyke march that was part of it, that was where there were speakers that gave some advice about local things that we can do, supporting local immigration ICE hotlines, supporting local shelters, things like that. Just getting out and finding those local organizations, Googling what organizations are in your area, what senators can you email, where do they need volunteers, where do they need money. These things all take work. Even finding out how to help takes work. But if you just plan to do a thing every once in a while, so, that might be a thing a week. It might be a thing a day, depending on how many spoons you've got, how much you've got in resources to give. It may be one thing a month. It may be just saying something to somebody once in a while. But picking a thing to do and then calling that enough for yourself. Not beating yourself up for not doing more, because if you're doing something, you're not doing nothing. And that's really all we have to do to change the world, is not do nothing, do something. So yeah, I encourage you to do something, and I encourage you to feel good about it. And then I encourage you to not feel bad about all the things you're not doing, because you're at least somebody doing something. So thanks very much for listening. This is Leela, the proud poly kinky queer slut. Have a great day.